Yeah, I think it's from a while ago.
Alright. Treats, dogs. Mind out the way, dogs. There we go. I think we're good. Alright, I probably should have checked if this working. Yeah, it is. Music. Yeah, way too loud. Jesus. Alright. We are good, I think. We are good. Alright, that should sort that as well. Camera should actually be on me. There we go. That would help rather than just staring at the blue. Well, it's still staring at the blue based on the room, but you know. What? What? I say, I pretend I'm squaring up to my wife as if she couldn't take me. Wait. I meant I meant that in terms of in a fight, not the other meaning of that. Right. Well, let's hope that my brain's working a bit better than my vocabulary. Alright. Probably must sound up a bit higher, but I can hear what's going on. Alright, let's kill the bat. I'm not doing any sort of combat achievements, except I'm going to try and casually go for the thingy one. The one where you stop the healers on Jad. Other than that, I'm just gonna get my fire cape and hopefully get the pet, and jobs are good one. Mostly doing it for the Slayer task and the pet chance more than anything. Apparently the blobs are you're meant to kill first because they take time to spawn their like second lot. That's about all I know in terms of the combat achievement for the faster one. Right, double blob. I'm saving the blowpipe literally just as a special attack weapon more than anything. Alright. Let's get the ranger. Oh no, I lost a prayer point. I don't even know when I'm going to go for that one. That one seems like it's going to be a real nightmare to go for. I guess you wear like a lot of tank gear with prayer bonus. And you're mostly going for the like trying to one tick flick the mages and stuff. I guess rangers you just don't bother risking it unless you're really good at it. I don't need to be prem range still. I mean, actually, I guess I can tank a little bit because I've got the blowpipe, but it's wasting it on 100 special attack, to be honest. Let's get that. Get that. Go for the ranger. Oh, I forgot. I've now got the revive for this, haven't I, as well? Because I've got the elite diary done. First time I've ever had that perk. Shouldn't really need it, to be fair, but it's nice to have. Alright, we've got the ranger, we've got major. No, major's not for a while. We'll have double ranger soon though, which means then we'll have the Amelia. And let's drink a prayer pot. We'll at least special attack once to heal up. Since I'm on full health now. There we go. As I said, it's pointless having 100% spec and full health when I can heal up for free, essentially. Let's kill you first. Alright, it'd be nice if you actually died. I could have safe spot that, to be fair, but I'm doing this relatively relaxed. Go, just get rid of my like a screen darkening thing that's meant to help with like blue light, but it's really terrible while you're playing RuneScape because it makes it so it's hard to see shit. So I've turned that off. I don't think it makes a difference in terms of streaming, it'll just be me that can't see very well. As far as I know. Oh, almost didn't trap you. Not that it made a difference there, to be fair. Alright, can we kill you before happen to safe spot you? Alright. Oh, the bat. I think I've got the one where I've done the fight caves without the bats get me. I need to double check that though. Yeah, okay, cool. So I've got that one done, so it should be not too bad. It's mostly the speedrun ones that I've got to worry about now. But it's not really worth me going for those until I've got Masori, I think. So that way I've got the best damage possible with the blowpipe. Especially since my best time so far is like 40 minutes. And you've got to get like under 30. All that. Yeah, if I was going for full speedrun mode, I would like be using the ranged prayer essentially the whole time, and you also use thralls to help speed it up, but I don't want to waste a bunch of supplies when I'm not even going for that. Alright. Kill you. I want it to be fast in general, just because I'm trying to get the Slayer XP, but not wasting supplies. At least not too much. Nice. Alright, we got that. Amelia again. I'm going to set up quick prayer for mage. That way if I do mess up later on, I'm alright. Alright, they're little blobs. Get rid of them. Amelia, I mean, I guess we just keep trapped over there if possible. Go for the ranger to start with. Oh, that's dealt with. Let's try and kill the Amelia without getting attacked. I'm probably going to get attacked. Nope. I'm just too fast for you, mate. Alright. Done. Get that ranger. Right, the Amelia should trap itself anyway. So it should be pre-solved essentially. Amelia's gonna spawn there, so we go around the corner. We do need to drag that ranger so I can get it. Right, now I can pray against the ranger without having to deal with Amelia. I will have to get rid of the bat in a second, but that's okay. Got pretty long range with the both. Alright, so the Amelia's coming from this way again. To be fair, I could probably do this without the indicators of where stuff's spawning, but it's just so useful that why wouldn't you? Oh, got hit. Oh. Alright, we'll use this on the ranger twice here. Okay, please die so I can just deal with the melee. Thank you very much. Thought we were gonna have problems there. I say problems very minorly, but alright. Right, so rangers are there. I can't remember what first wave the major is. Oh well, I'll find out soon enough, won't I? Right, just stand over there to make sure it goes over that way. Get the bird. Alright. Our Deadeye is going to be really nice once we get to the majors. Plus the extra defense for free. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot I turned off auto retaliate, but to be fair, that's probably for the best. Don't really want to be running out into the middle for no reason. The last thing you want. Alright. Alright, what am I doing? I can just, well, let's kill you first so you can get the other blobs out. Oh, I can't special attack yet, but that's fine. You know what? How many darts have I got? If I've got enough darts, I'll just use it. Yeah, I've got like nearly 700, it's fine. That'd be nice if I could get rid of you. Alright, well you're dying extremely quickly, so we're not having to worry too much about prayer there. Oh, that's annoying when that happens. You go for the special attack and you hit a fucking 0. Alright, I do need to kill you relatively quickly. Because the other melee up. There we go. because they would have been opposite sides, so neither of them would have been safe spot. I think you can get them to be safe spot, but I'm not really wanting to get absolutely destroyed by Amelia today. So in theory, I should get the rest of this done quicker than normal because I have a bit more damage and accuracy. So I was absolutely slapping there, to be fair. So I guess now we just have Deadeye on for the rest of the fight. Unless there's anything particular where I'm going to be killing it for a while that doesn't need it. Nope. Might get rid of the bats. Deal with the major. I mean, I could risk it and try my see how my one tick flicks are, but don't want to ruin the task. Although I guess I need to practice at some point, so maybe when I'm going for the speed run, that way I can have the prayer up all the time. Come on, Blob. There we go. At some point I've got to learn the Inferno. That's going to be interesting. Although that I definitely want better gear for. I mean, you can do it in this, but I'd rather have the tanky gear for mistakes. So Missouri definitely would prefer to have. Let's just stand here so I don't have to deal with the bats. Well, at least the bat that was behind. I thought it was dead, my bad. Alright. You know what, I've got neighbours on, so why not kill the little stuff? There's the major, there's the major. Yeah, I can't imagine I'd go below like 650 here. Although maybe with the healers at the end. Because I am going to be using the blowpipe to try my best to stop them. Get you, get you. Don't need to be prayer mage. There we go. This is the point where I need to start attacking the rangers first. Yeah, forgot about that. Alright. Ranger is down. Let's drink another pot. I'm going to at least save a couple of doses for the last waves, just in case I do need to brew at any point. Hoping it should be relatively free though. The only risky part is me going for the denying the healers. Well, I'm essentially focusing more on stopping them than killing Jad. Alright, you should be dead, right? Yeah. Oh, that was a second ranger then. I just saw the hit coming. Alright, so Major's gonna be over there. We attack you to start with. That's for praying mage regardless. So you don't want to be tanking too much damage from you, if possible. Alright. If I can get a below 40 minutes, that'd be nice. But not really doing too much special stuff. Like, not having thralls or anything as well. That'd be pretty quick. And not doing anything special with Jad at the end in terms of trying to like spec him out, essentially. Alright, attack you. Got both of those. Beautiful. Let's heal up. Oh, 31. Love it. Alright, we're going to start heading over to that ranger so we can kill it as quick as possible. I have got to be careful when the melees start coming in now. Because I'm sort of focusing on getting rid of the rangers without... But at some point the melees are going to catch me off guard if I'm not paying attention. How did the bat hit me for a 2? Get you, get you, get you. Okay, didn't get you. Oh, damn it. Alright. How many have we used? Like 5 darts for all of the stuff I've used it on so far. Not bad at all, honestly. Definitely good for clearing stuff up. So we're going to use it on these. So 10 is the total we need minimum. I don't know why it keeps coming up with 11 occasionally. Looks like I've only got 10 health unless there's some like weird heal mechanic that I don't know about. Okay, so double ranger next wave. Which means it should be melee after that. Right, let's get the rangers dealt with. I can imagine in Missouri this is just free because you're so tanky as well. So rangers really shouldn't be hitting you that often. Wasn't sure if one of the dogs were behind me, and I forgot the Melia was spawning there. She's by my left foot. Oh, Mali, yeah. We're just figuring out where the dogs were in the room. Alright. So Amelia's gonna spawn there. So I can basically use the major to save spot in a second. Nice heal up there, beautiful. I use the blowpipe on the bat. Use the bow from the Amelia. Everything is good. I should probably head over here so I can use the major as a safe spot again. I'm not sure which way I need to trap. It's looking like that is the way I need to. Yep. Alright, so Amelia's over there, so this time I can just actually stand in a normal safe spot. Once the major's dead here. Alright. Oh, itchy eye. Right, we're getting close to having melees and rangers in. That's when it starts getting a bit spicy. Come on. Oh, I thought it was dead. No, I attacked too early. Oh, that's fine. Need to get rid of them so I could get them in. Oh, come on. There we go. Why am I still prone mage? Might as well use the spec. Heal up. Right, on the bright side, I haven't had to use a brew so far at all. But soon's getting to the waves where it potentially might happen if you get absolutely slapped. Alright, let's get rid of those quickly. Alright, so Amelia's there, so we can just safe spot in the middle. Actually, we should be fine here, yeah. Just stay on this spot. And then... Oh, I'm wave 50 already? Wow. I mean, yeah, if I can't believe you have to do it within like 4 minutes or more. So I definitely think maybe Rigor would help as well. A Rigor, I don't know. Because I think, yes, current gear might be a bit difficult even on task to try and go for sub 30. Even with trying to do some of the actual methods to speed it up. Alright, Amelia's there, Major's there, so we probably want to start heading this way, to be honest. Get a bit of a safe spot going on. Alright. Right, so next one is the first melee and ranger phase. But then that means we're getting very close to the end. Alright, come on. I'm trying to kill these so they can spawn the little ones for me to kill. Right. Beautiful. Right, now I can take this off. Hopefully you can just kill it and run over that way. Right, you are dead. Alright, let's kill the ranger as quick as possible. Oh, one hit, lovely. That means I can go straight to attacking the major with a melee and safe spot. Right, can take the prayer off for a minute. I think I am gonna run over. Oh, the ranger's over this way. Oh no. Right, so I think we just run it down here. Tank the ranger for a bit. Might even be out of range for the ranger. No, they've got massive tile range, right? Yeah, I can still attack from there. That's alright. Not taking any damage at the moment. Alright. I mean, 6 health, probably not worth using the blowpipe. I'll probably heal that up. Right, let's try and heal or kill this quickly. Yep, got it. Beautiful. I will stand in this corner. See where he's going. That way, so we'll stand here, and that should safe spot just nicely. Might have to run directly over here after the major's dead though. Yep. Alright. It's okay. Alright, we don't need to pray now. Oh, as long as I actually safe spot. Right, no point risking it. I've got more than enough spec and food to heal up from that ranger tank. Would rather just pro mage and make sure I don't get absolutely fucked. Come on. I just trapped my farm against the desk. My back keeps getting really tight recently. Alright, we got a melee. We got ranger over there. It's getting to the point where stuff is going off the screen. I think I can change that, right? Nope. Alright, it's not making a difference. Alright, this one I will heal up quickly on because there's loads of stuff attacking. Should be fine, but just on the off chance. Right, Melia's coming from over there, so I might be able to kill the ranger in time before needing a safe spot. I'm going to tank the bats for a minute, then use that on you. Oh, Oh, don't tell me the blobs just perfectly lined you up, you bastard. Just slid him straight down the side. Right, so range is over there, which can be safe spotted, so can the melee, so we're probably gonna hopefully start heading that way, but oh, I should probably get range pot up again as soon as that goes down. Yep, there we go. I think the range is actually going to come round annoyingly. Oh no, cool. Right, we actually are going to deal with Amelia first. Then we'll get rid of these if they die. Oh, come on. You'd think that I would be able to one-shot these with Bofa and Slayer Helm. Still not dead, seriously? Jesus. Alright, next wave is double ranger mage and melee, so that wave can really screw you over. But luckily this isn't too bad a spawn, to be honest. I can just sort of go around here. Melee isn't going to be a problem. I can drag everything else down this way. Which means I can deal with the rangers without any risk of the melee. Oh. I think I need to sneeze. Alright, so then next wave is double melee, which means it should be the major up, double mage, and then we're at Jad, so not too bad. I don't think I'm beating my PB here, but that's alright. Still relatively quick. Right, double melee over here, so I need to run this way. What am I doing? Okay, didn't get smacked, so we're okay. Because now I should be able to just, yeah, kill the major and then chill with the melees. Right, I'm going to preemptively turn my sound up, so it might get a bit deafening with the sound effects for a minute, but that's so I can hear Jad properly. Alright. Where's Jad spawning? Jad is spawning all over there. Okay. So I need to basically drag Jad as far over as possible. Give me the best shot at hitting all the healers in time at the start of the kill. So something I will do actually is, it's not essential at all, but once I've got this low I will brew up. Right, let's brew up. Right, if I go around here to start with, it should bring you over further, right? And then if I run over this way, I don't think I can get you any further over, right? That's as far as I'm going to be able to get you, so that's as far as I'll be able to get Jad as well. Right, let's restore up, prayer up, stamina, and range. Oh, range, there we go. Alright, so now Jad is here. Oh, okay, you've gone into that corner. That's really annoying for me because now I've got to pull you out, which is not what I wanted to do at all. Alright. Alright. I've got it in the best spot I can. Alright. We are chilling. No, we're not. Right, keep maging me. Alright, now we're gonna tank the Melias and hope for the fucking best here. Alright, it looks good so far. Beautiful, there we go, denying the healers. Grandmaster. Alright, do we get the pet from the exchanging the fire cape? Not lucky, alright. Well, it was worth a try. I'm glad to have that combat achievement out of the way, to be honest. That was a nightmare one. Because you have to specifically get Jad in that corner to really have enough time. I mean, you can do it without, but it's just even harder. Alright, let's get my Cramja gloves out and let's see what my next task is. Essentially, I'm going to be basing what I do next. Net creel, okay. Well, I'm not doing that on stream, that's fine. I'll do that another time. So we will go and do some Wilderness Slayer. Hey Shipperman, thank you, I appreciate you coming by. Alright, let's go back to doing some Sarachnis Spindle. A lot of spider bosses in this game. The Doom pet is so good. Alright. Let's get some teleports. Gonna need to use at least one. Do I even need a stamina? Not really. I might bring it just in case. I guess I'll bring like a 1 or 2 dose. Just so I'm not wasting it if I die. Right, hopefully that should be enough. Yep, we need steel darts. Not making the same mistake as last time. Because that was a very short trip without those. Alright, you know what? I'll do this first trip without, but I might have to switch to the blighted anglers after this. Right. Am I risking anything? Killed by a player. Beyond 20. No, not really. Oh. That's exactly what we need. I've got a bunch of dragon stones in the bank, so shouldn't be an issue there. Right, let's go and kill Corporal Beast. No, we're going to go to Corporal Beast. Forgot my sounds were so loud. Just on the off chance I needed it for Jad. I mostly go and I try and do the visuals because sometimes the ranged hit. Alright. Oh, come on. Is there just PKs everywhere today? Might not be doing this if they, oh my god. I'm gonna just swap worlds again since there seems to be someone there at every single world. Let's peek. See if anyone's in there. There's activity inside. That person's also swapping to try and find a place. Okay. Oh, come on, every single world. Surely. Oh my lord. I need a different task. Too many people. Oh, yeah, this is anyone inside? Right, we found the world. Right, as soon as my range level drops, I will get back up. Alright, get out of here. Wrong thing. Ah, I'm a little bit rusty here, hold on. Oh, wrong prayer. Oh shit. Apparently when you're in the world hopper menu on the side, it stops you from being able to switch prayer to your prayer tab. Oh, come on. Oh, go, go. How many kills we got left? 41 left, okay. Still can't get any Slayer points yet, but that's alright. I'm still ranged, alright. It'd be nice to get the Void Waker gem, to be honest. I do need to get the Revenant drops as well though. Gold ore, fine by me. Doing smithing at the moment. Alright. You're gonna swap again soon, aren't you? Okay. I'll move over here. How much? Only 43k Slayer to go till next level. Not bad at all. What I was meant to do was get my range level up. That's what I was like. I'm looking for something that I was meant to do. Clearly my brain isn't quite working tonight. Well, when does it ever, to be fair? Alright. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some of the wilderness weapons because I'm doing a lot less damage than I could be. Because they sort of have pretty sure they have like a massive damage buff. Risky searching it while I'm here, but you know. Alright, you are dead. What are we getting? Antidote, okay. And some crime bronze. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to look at the passive for the crossbow without getting myself killed. Difficult job. Yeah, 50% increased accuracy and damage whilst attacking NPCs in the wilderness. So that is pretty nuts. Does it stack with the Slayer Helm? Yeah, it stacks with Salve Amulet and Slayer Helm, so it's essentially just insanely high damage. So any wilderness weapon would be great from Revenants. But there's also no point not doing the other tasks whilst I'm waiting for that. So I will just hopefully get Revenant task, get one of the weapons early, and then it speeds up every other wilderness grind by a significant amount. Just going to tank them since I'm going to be getting the kill. Oh, you hit me with a cheap shot at the end, you bastard. I get rid of the spiderlings. Yeah, I need to remember to take it off for the food. Close the bag for the food so I can eat the food on the trip. Because especially with Quran runs where I've got a bunch of them anyway, it doesn't make sense to pick them all up and just take them back. Whereas anglers, fair enough. Since they'll be useful. Regardless. Now, I'm wondering if we can finish this task tonight, to be honest, see what our next one is. Looks like we might be able to. Why am I... no. Clicked the wrong thing, I was meant to heal. It'd be nice just to quickly green log the whole thing. Void Waker gem, the Revenant weapon upgrade, you know. That way we don't have to do the task again. Come on, surely you're dead here. Absolutely noodling at the end. Oh, dark crab, okay. Well, they can be used outside the wilderness. Pretty sure they're really high healing as well, so they're actually really good food to get. Not bad so far. I think the main thing is that, yeah, like this boss drops some decent supplies and stuff, but I think it's mostly just about the upgrades and Void Waker part. Should I be bringing a special attack weapon? Probably not worth it really, it's just an extra risk. And in theory I should be hitting quite often with the Bofa, so... I say in theory because I'm absolutely hitting nothing at the moment. Let's just heal up in case anyone comes in. Definitely got a few more kills this trip as long as there's no PKs. I've used up all the restores now. So back to my own supplies. Oh, that was a big hit. I don't know why the health bar just kind of disappears sometimes. Guess the plugin's messing up a little bit. Unicorn horns, alright. Odd one, but useful for some hardware, I guess. All right. I'm on the wrong prayer. Trying to see the drop rates quickly without looking away too much. All right. Quickly. All right, so chance to get a on the unique table is 1 in 100. So in theory, if I see anything this task, I've been lucky. Oh, 1 in 900, so it's like less than a 10% chance from this task to get the Void Waker piece. Over the full task at least. Even less with how many I've got left. Right, I think I can probably do another kill after this. Then I probably should bank. It'd be nice if I could get it. There we go. Uncut diamonds. Right. Yeah, so 1 in 100 to hit the unique table in general. We've got the Dragon 2H, which is relatively useless. I think there's a clue step. That's about it. Dragon Pickaxe is kind of nice. In a few places. I've got a couple already, and I've got one already stored in the Tim's Mascot ready, but you know, always useful to have some to be able to burn on things. Maybe an Infernal Pickaxe, or make a crystal one even. Treasonous Ring is rare, but really not worth having. So I guess it'd be nice just for the collection log more than anything. Ooh. Void Waker, yeah. Void Waker gem, 1 in 900, crazy. And then the pet drop chance, which is a separate roll. 1 in 2,800. So that would be very lucky to hit. Pretty much 3 times rarer than the thing I actually need from here. Or one of them at least. Oh boy. Alright, definitely going after this kill. Okay, don't know why Marley's just started whining. Maybe he needs some water or something, I guess. Might have to see what's going on with him in a minute. Oh, antidote and super restore. Okay, dog barking. So I should probably get out and see what's going on. Because that's kind of weird. I will be right back. Alright, hello. Not sure what happened there, but the dog was wagging its tail as if like someone we knew was here and then started barking aggressively, so that was a little bit creepy. Alright, what do we get? Some blighted restores, that'll be useful for the next trip at least. Alright, we've still got the darts. Gonna have to switch to the anglers now. But we do use a lot of prayer here. I might have to make some more potions at some point. Yeah, it was a little bit. He's getting in some getting us ready for Halloween, I guess. But yeah, how are you doing tonight? Annoyingly, that was a good weld as well. I got a bunch of kills without any PKs. Alright, let's go back, see what... Oh, group storage. Oh, I'll get it next trip. I'm assuming I'll probably get PKs on me at some point. And I'm not going to finish the task yet. I was already geared, so I didn't want to just leave it. Oh, I'm in multi. Go west a little bit. There we go. Oh, this. There's activity. I should have run out. A sec, my bad. I wasn't meant to go in. Alright, let's... Okay, we're gonna have to hot welds a little bit now. I found out that if I just spam click inventory, it doesn't go on the weld hot page. So I can avoid showing the weld. There's probably a better way where I can make sure it's hidden, but if I'm switching welds this often anyway, it should be fine. Yep, that's a good shout. I actually, I'd already set up, apparently. I just forgot. You just reminded me that I have Oh, come on, every single weld. Nope. Person there. Okay. Torve... No, okay. I thought it was Torvesta then. Oh, come on. Why is there so many PKs? Why is my voice going as well? That's another question. Oh my lord. Wow, this boss is way more popular than I'd have thought. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, you don't. Oh my god. I swapped like 15 welds, it feels like. Surely there can't be this many people killing the boss. Crazy. I don't know what to do. Like, I might have to find something else to do. Because I actually can't find a world that's free. Oh, of course, the spider. It's just a spider task in general, so I technically could just finish it off, but it feels like I should. Oh, alright. I might actually have to. I could just skip it as well, I guess. I do have like 2,000 Slayer points. Alright, that person tallied. Okay, accident just gave away the world, but it doesn't make a difference because I can't find one anyway. I've got it filtered, so it should right, let's try a different strategy. We're gonna just pick one really far down and see what happens. And we're gonna change the settings a bit so it's filtering differently than it was before. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's looking like I might have to just finish the task on normal spiders because I can't actually. Crazy. Alright. Alright, I'll do like 10 more hops. If I can't get a world in 10, then I'm just gonna not bother. That's one. Crazy. I haven't had a problem getting a world like this so far. Yeah, if we did have a rev weapon. Yeah, let's try the Australian worlds. I'm ready for some massive lag. There's even people on the Australian worlds. Wow. Crazy. Oh my god, there's like multiple people there. Alright. We're on like 4 or 5. I appreciate it, Shipperman. Good luck with what you're up to as well. Oh, we found one. And I've just given away the world, so. Oh. Well, someone was getting PK'd here, weren't they? So that's annoying. Because I'm not even going to get the kill count. Alright, well, we need to kill this one so we can start getting the kills. It's crazy, the world I was on, I managed to get like a bunch of kills with no PKs, and yet suddenly now there isn't a single world free. I just didn't think this many people were doing wilderness tasks, to be honest. And specifically the same wilderness task as me. Yeah, to be fair, I guess it could be a lot of bots. But I did see a lot of people with ults outside scouting to make sure there was no PKs, so... Which, unless I had a hardcore doing this, I probably wouldn't even bother doing. Because it kind of just advertised that the account inside has got stuff worth risking, I guess. But I think if you're doing range, you've got enough time to react to get out pretty much every time, unless you mess up. Okay, that's a normal player, I think. Oh, I got the Slayer, but XP, but I don't think I'm going to get the loot. But I hope that was someone that was just a normal player, not a, someone eyeing out to PK. But how do they log in inside here, actually? Oh, I clicked the wrong prayer. I was actually intending to pray range there. Alright. I guess they must have DC'd or like logged out after the kill. Wait, did only one spawn? Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm messing up. The pressure, I was doing fine a minute ago. Oh. I got a Grandmaster combat achievement. You missed out earlier. I got the denying the healers too. I forgot my sound was on again. Because I was meant to get a call earlier and I didn't. Alright, hold on. Okay. Apparently it's connecting to my Spotify rather than my actual phone. What is going on? If you just heard the music drop suddenly. Right, rune knife. Okay, I think knives are useful for something. I can't remember. Probably here, actually. Alright, hold on. We are going to risk quickly sort my phone out. Right, I need to pray mage now, I'm assuming. Yep, cool. Right, move quickly. Took a bit of damage, but we got the phone up. Cool. Right, for some reason I was doing absolutely fine. No, it's not lag. It's probably brain lag, actually. Alright, we're back in it. Maybe. Mentally. Nope, still mage. There'll be range on next move. We're back. We're back. Yeah, happened to get Jad into the right spot was annoying because it got caught on the other side of the Italy rock. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm already gonna have to bank because I was messing up. I'm hoping I can bank quick enough to get to the Jesus, what am I doing? I was doing absolutely fine earlier. I don't know why hopping world so much has made it so I'm just like mentally... Oh, maybe it was the dog actually. Oh yeah, I think everyone's first Jad went like that, where you're just absolutely nervous. I think honestly the only time I was nervous for a Jad ever since my first one has been the fucking in leagues, where it took me like over an hour because of how bad my gear was. So then I was actually nervous because I would have had to go through like an hour and a half again for something that just it didn't even serve me that much benefit in the leagues. It was literally just for the points. Yeah, it was the melee strat, but I also had really terrible gear. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much we've progressed skill-wise. Right, let's get the loot, get the hell out, because that was terrible. Rune pickaxe. Alright. Right, let's quickly bank. And get back there while the world is still free. It probably won't be by the time we get back there. This is the thing, I actually am enjoying the boss. I only got 2 kills, that is shit. Oh my god. Right, so you said to do stuff in group storage. Oh wow, thank you. The blighted stuff's definitely going to be handy. It means I'm using a lot less of my supplies. So you're saying I should stop using my Fremenic boots? Okay, right. Actually, we're going to take a bit longer then. So we can get these on. I don't think so. Wait, let me toggle fuzzy. I've got a couple more glories. I've got a bunch of dragon stones anyway. Right, so let's get rid of those. Oh my god. Okay, we don't want that many. Oh Jesus. All right, thank you. We're doing well. I just keep hearing noises. My wife is up to shenanigans. All right. I'll take these and I'll put the... I'll quickly get the glories as well. Oh yeah, I see there's glories. I'll take like 50. I probably won't need that many, but just so I can have a quick supply of them. Right, let's get back there before hopefully anyone else did. What am I doing? I've got the explorer's ring on, yep. Right. For the little prayer bonus it gives. Alright, just gonna double check nothing's changed in terms of death. Oh, no. Yep, cool. No risk, really. Alright, let's go back. Let's get this gem and the pet and the other thing. What is the other thing again? The fangs of Venenatis, and that way I don't need to come back here. Because who uses a treasonous ring anyway? And this way it becomes best in slot somewhere the day after I get everything else. No, my luck. Didn't realize I was on game filter. I was like, where are the messages gone? Cave is empty. Glorious. Right, let's go. Let's kill. Oh wow, the lag is insane, yeah. The Aussie world's not treating me well. But it's meant I can actually get some kills, so I will take it at this point. There is a Desert Treasure 2's tier slash ring. Interesting. Right, we're actually... Yes, I think I'm going to be taking more damage. Because it is just simply... Everything reacts... Yeah. Including my brain is a bit slower. We're fine though. Oh, move out the way. Right, 31 spiders to go. But yeah, as long as I can find worlds, I'm quite enjoying the wilderness Slayer. So I think any time that I don't have anything else in particular I'm doing, I think wilderness Slayer is definitely the way to go. Yeah. So yeah, I think you never know, they might become useful at some point. Or more useful. Like maybe they'll get upgraded versions as well. Right, need to switch to mage when it moves. There we go. Reacting to the web thing is going to be, yeah, difficult. Because now it is actually hard to react to. Oh well, it's okay. We got it. Right, come on, get the kill. Lots of loot. On the bright side, it's stacking up my super combat potions again. The only problem I have got is if there is an Australian PKer on at this time, I am absolutely fucked in terms of trying to get out. I don't think I'm super low on him. I just meant like in general, because I'm not using any super combats here, but I'm getting a bunch. I don't actually know how many I've got, to be fair. There's not too much content I use it in. It's mainly TOA at the moment. And Cerberus, I guess, if I get another task for that. I was basically basing what I was doing tonight on whatever my task was, and after the Jad task I got Necreals, so figured it would be more interesting for me to finish off my Wilderness Slayer task, maybe get back to Revenants or a different Wildy boss if I'm quick. I'm hoping to kill you before the web phase again, but I don't think I'm gonna. Oh no, should be alright. Alright, this one's 50 kill count. Yeah, it's sad that the drop rate for the uniques is low enough that even on this full task I'm not expecting to see anything. As it's like 1 in 100, was it 1 in 103.12 if we're being specific, to see one of the uniques. But it does look like the unique and pet drop table is different, so therefore I could get both on the same kill. If I'm being delusional. Oh, getting melee isn't great, is it? Getting webbed isn't either. Alright. This should be 50 kill count. I still can't believe how long it took me to actually find a world tonight. Come on. I was trying to get the clip. There we go. 50 kill count. Is Uncut Dragonstone, was that rare drop table? That feels like a rare drop table. I'm gonna risk looking. Oh no, it's 1 in 64. So I did get lucky on the Uncut Dragonstone. Technically. So I guess we take what we can get. Alright. The problem is, if I'm slow with a switch, then there's literally zero chance that I switch in time now. What do we reckon the first unique drop is going to be? I'm thinking I'm going to get something ridiculous. Like, I'm either going to get, like, pet first drop. Because I've been actually kind of lucky on pets. Or I'll get, like, the treasonous ring because it's one of the rarer ones, but I don't really want it. That's what I'm feeling. It's going to be one or the other. Alright, should be swapping in a second. Or not. But neither of them have been achieved yet. So I should get to 75 kill count before I end up having to leave. Well, I don't have to leave, it's just I'll have like no damage. I'm definitely hoping for another Revenant task. Give me a chance at the weapons. I will be honest though, the temptation to skull again. To have the absolute best chance. The risk though, unbelievable. But having weapons that are like 50% increased accuracy and strength is pretty mental. So is it worth it? Potentially. Basically, I need to see if there's a weapon that's loot keys. Oh, well, you on about like player loot keys? I haven't touched the settings, to be fair, because regardless, I'm not gonna be able to pick up any of the loot. Because the only account I have that would be able to pick it up, it's 100% lost if you don't have loot keys. I mean, you can't take any of their stuff anyway, can you? Onyx bolt tips, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, my main doesn't even have membership, to be fair. But I guess on the off chance I'll have a check. You might have to remind me when I bank next. And that way, if I do happen to accidentally get a kill on someone, then I can give it to your main. Because at least you'd get some use out of it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know a main can like loot it and sell it and stuff, but I was like, because we're irons, I haven't really looked into the setting because I knew regardless we're not going to be able to do anything, even if we did kill someone. What's 1 mil? Sorry. I think my respawn point is Lumbridge still. Oh, okay, really? I didn't realize. You had to pay to get them. I mean, I have considered doing Edgeville, but I don't know, it just seems like a waste of 5 mil of your money. And plus, to be fair, I have got 10 mil in the bank at the moment. I'm just saving it because I'm not sure what I want to use it on more. I kind of want bank space. I might need it to get my... Actually, I probably won't need it to get my smithing up. I think I have enough bars. And I'm also tempted to increase the amount of rangers in my AFK agility in the dungeon in my house. But again, that's like 5 mil per one, so I'm kind of just enjoying keeping the green cash stack at the moment, as it's iconic. Until I decide what I actually want to do. Oh, come on, you're 2 health. I refuse to kill them. 100 mil for your next one. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, the sailing one's meant to be like 100 and then an extra like 20 or something per extra bank space brought or something like that. So we should get a decent amount of extra bank space. And to be fair, there's so much more content in the game now than when they brought out the bank space stuff. I think it's it makes sense that bank space are added in general. I mean, they're bringing out like 3 new Slayer monsters alone. Plus, you've got to think of all the new materials to actually train sailing. And I think, didn't they say they're gonna... I mean, they didn't say it recently, but I'm pretty sure, aren't they bringing out a raid at some point that you need sailing to access? So that's going to be even more good. I don't know what the uniques are going to be from that. Because we've had so many bosses with some like unique stuff to unlock, like the boots where you can upgrade them, and the confliction gauntlets and stuff from Doom. So I'm wondering what stuff they'd bring in from a new raid. Because I'm assuming there would have to be some kind of mega rare thing. So I'm wondering what mega rare tier mechanic they could even add to make it interesting. Because to be fair, they have come up with a lot of interesting like passive effects and things like that. So genuinely, I can't ever predict. But yeah, they would definitely have to poll whatever the unique is, so we'll definitely find out. Ooh, red spider eggs, let's go. Right, let's get out of there. Rebank. Alright, got all that. Yeah, good point. Could do an upgrade to that. They might do it Slayer based though. Because there's always room to add Slayer monsters and stuff, isn't there? Especially with new areas and such. Which I'm not against, to be honest, because it means there's always a reason to do Slayer stuff if they add stuff to it. Let's hope the world is still available. Yeah, I think I've just been doing well, not on stream, but like when I had time like before and after work today, I did some blast furnace. So I've got a bunch more mithril bars. I've got a bunch of adamant ore to process. And then I should have the... Oh, I should have checked first. Oh, it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and I should have enough bars to finish up the smithing, the elite diaries. So I'm getting super close now because thieving is going to be pretty quick. Slayer, I'm literally training now. So it's literally just agility after that. Which unfortunately means I might have to do some active agility, but I still want the AFK agility set up for post elite diary grind. Because if I don't have anything else to AFK, may as well get the one of the slowest skills in the game. And I think it's I tested the pedal thing at Blast Furnace as well, just to see how much XP an hour it is. It's like 6k an hour AFK, and I think the dungeon is like 8 to 9 roughly, and I'm assuming we'll only go up with agility level because you dodge the stuff more often. When fully set up. I mean, you still get the XP, it's just you unfortunately can't AFK it as much as you should be able to. So I've got half the setup done. But it just in terms of... I mean, it probably is, but bar fishing is just not AFK in the slightest. Because you get... I mean, it's AFK in the sense that whilst you're doing it, but you get the fish so quickly that you're not really getting a chance to just let it do its thing. But in terms of, yeah, XP wise, it's still better AFK XP without any resources, because the pedal method, you have to use energy potions and stuff. Whereas once it is set up, at least, the player-owned house one, you have an altar there, so you literally just pray at the altar underground and then just, yeah, auto-retaliate. I think the pedal version is more AFK technically, because you literally, the only interaction you'd need is to click the energy potions. But for pretty much the same amount of AFK and being like 30% better XP, I guess. I don't know. Like, I think if barb fishing didn't, like, it just sort of auto dropped stuff, it would definitely be way more worthwhile to do it that way. But it's just you'd have to keep dropping or banking stuff is the issue. Because I did try it at the near Chambers, but it just, I think it ended up like I was getting less XP an hour than I would be getting from player-owned house when I'm trying to AFK stuff. I mean, if nothing else, it gives me a reason to have a dungeon as well. Because otherwise, there's no real reason to have one. So I guess there's that. I mean, it's basically however many you want. Technically, you need 4 rangers. I mean, I've got it set up with 2, and it does technically work with 2. It's just you quite regularly, I think like 20 to 30% of the time, get to the end. So then you have to like get reset by a trap, essentially. But sometimes you can go like ages without. So it's basically just the higher your agility level, the more you're going to want. So to make it so you're less likely to get all the way to the end. Like, technically, if you've got the... I don't know how much space it needs, but you could just keep going, like, up and diagonal. As long as you've got, like, the room to keep going up that way. So, I think it depends on the location of your... I mean, when I get my player-owned house, I'll explain what I mean. Yeah, I think... I mean, to be fair, have you seen what mine's like now? Like, I've literally got 2 rooms that are just completely empty just because it was more aesthetic to have it, like, completely square. Otherwise, there'd have just been 2 corners without anything on the upper floor. So I literally just paid to have 2 rooms there. Because I wanted basically as many of the rooms as possible, because like I've got it set up so the player in house is pretty much useful and efficient, roughly, right? But I figured I may as well, like, it's a skill that most people get up and just sort of have like as minimal as possible, but I kind of want to have it so like I don't know, there's just a bunch of stuff like when I was younger I'd have been like, that's sick to have, I guess. Plus there's always leagues rewards going for the player owned house for like the highest tier of stuff. Which makes it look cool. Yeah, so next bank I'll have a look and show you what I've done so far, and like I think I'm close to the limit as well, to be honest. I might actually be at the limit if I'm not already, so I might actually have to delete the upstairs rooms that are just there to make it completely square. Alright, well, we'll take those. Free food. Alright. Spray mage. Don't be an idiot. We're gonna have to dodge that. Yep. It almost feels like I have to be slightly predictive with when that web's coming out. With the ping I've got. On the bright side, been a decent world so far. Like, even if I did get a PK now, I've had a decent amount of kills. Without one. I think Revenants is definitely more dangerous in terms of PKs though. It just felt like there was always more people there. I guess it's easier to get people in there, but also I guess there's more potential of getting good loot from someone. Oh, grimy snapdragons, don't mind if I do. All right. I mean, the fact this drops snapdragons and red spider eggs is great. A bunch of super restores. Which, to be fair, I'm probably going to want to get 90 herblore before I head into chambers anyway. When I, like, well, not before I head in, but before I start grinding it properly. But I probably won't. I think that's the thing I need to grind mostly in terms of late game content that isn't Slayer related. I guess Doom I could do as well, but I want to kind of get my primordials first. Ooh. So I think Chambers I'm probably going to start learning how to solo after I've done the Elite Diaries. So I can just basically come on and just send it until I get everything I need. kind of like what I was doing with TOA, but obviously since getting the eye, Tombs just doesn't feel as worth it, because even if I get the Tunic and Shadow, it's way less of an upgrade than getting Ancestral, for example, and like the prayers, and it's so good. I'll still send some Tombs just to keep me sort of warmed up to 300s more than anything, but to be fair, I do need to do chambers. Onyx bolt tips again, not bad. Oh, I was meant to click the food, my bad. If I could keep getting food drops so I could just send this until task is done, that'd be great. I've realised that I do have an extra block I can do in terms of my Slayer block list, but pretty much every single task I have unlocked at the moment I want to do, and that's without the Elite Lumbridge Diary. So I'm thinking what will happen is eventually, like, let's say Scorpions, I get the pet for Scorpia and the 2 like shield pieces. I guess what I'll do is just block Scorpion tasks, because I think that's the one that's probably the least worthwhile doing afterwards. I guess I could also block, like for instance, if I get all the stuff from here, I could block the spider tasks or whatever as well. But I think it's likely that well, I'm just thinking because it's there's not too much like in terms of uniques that you really want from there is what, and I was thinking it's multi is another problem. I mean, I guess if they buffed the loot, I just know it wasn't that great last I knew. Oh, don't run onto that, thank you very much. Scorpio loot log, alright. I will look at that in a second. Let me just get rid of the spiderlings. Alright, let's have a quick look. You know what, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be fair. I think it's mostly because there isn't even a dragon pickaxe on there, makes it kind of rough. But it looks like they've added a lot of rune drops and stuff. Oh, I'm stood on the thing. Luckily this boss isn't too deadly. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping for a good normal Slayer task. I think this is the backup, is if I don't have like a good normal Slayer task at the moment to stream, then I'll come and do a Wilderness Slayer task because I'm still working on Slayer that way, whilst having it be a bit more interesting for myself and anyone watching, I guess. Like if I had like a Great Demon task, I was doing like Tormentor Demons or something, that'd at least be worth. Or if I need to go back to Cerberus. Actually, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I could, even if I got Gargoyles, I could technically go and do Grotesque Guardians, even. I guess after Slayer, I would probably be sending the non-Slayer bosses to get better gear. I think my next goal, I've kind of already figured out, is after the Elite Diaries. I want to do Elite combat achievements for the superior increased chance, and then I'm not 100% sure. I might. Do I get 95 Slayer? I'm tempted to go for like 95 Slayer, but I'm also tempted to I wasn't. I shouldn't have opened that. I was meant to open. I did it the wrong way around. I was meant to have the anglers out so I could eat them. Oh, my bad. What was I saying? Yeah. So, but I'm also thinking if I'm gonna do that, so I've got a better chance of superiors. Is it worth me sending Musper to get the Venator bow? So that way it's good for my 99 Slayer grind. Because I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I may as well thingy. I may as well do it before I get 99 Slayer. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I'd survive a PK regardless with the gear I'm using. So my goal is just to tally out before they get me, essentially. Although I guess I've got some decent loot. I probably should. I'll tally out after this kill. Anyway, if I had the anglers, I'd have stayed longer. I'm basically just trying to get the trips to go as long as possible, while there isn't PKs. So that way I don't have to. So that way I get more KC. Because there's a good chance that if with how many people are in or doing Spindle right now for some reason, it's quite likely I wouldn't get a spot again. It feels like. Alright, it should be last hit. Alright, let's get this telly out. Oh, nice drop to finish it off with. Right, I'll quickly show you once I've banked, I'll quickly show you what I was on about the house and see what I've got. Right, nice for it. How much are they even worth? Right, we got a bunch of stuff there. Glorious. Right, let's get myself looted up quickly. Let's get some more steel darts out. We've got the stamina range pot. One sec. All right, no worries. Nah, it's fine. I've got like 5k steel darts that I think were from Bandos. So I might as well use them, you know. $9k iron knives. All right, you know what? Maybe I'll take you up on that. From Shopscape, where can you buy them from? Alright, gonna quickly have a drink. Oh wow. Well, thank you very much. Wait, what's the 1 mil for? Jesus, yeah, that would have taken a while. Ah, loot keys. Alright, how do I unlock it? I'll get it just on the off chance, but there's a good chance I'm probably not going to get Diamond Ferox. Alright. Oh, I need some more bank teleport tabs, that's the one. Yeah, I've still got 384 combat doses, so right, let's go. Yeah, let's go to the house, then I'll go to Ferox. Because Ferox is literally like not far from it, isn't it? Yeah, so it's basically running up again. But yeah, this is what I've got set so far. So do the challenge mode, you go down there. And then this. But if I go into viewer. Oh, Jesus, turned off skull prevention for a second there. I've got all this space, so I can go like up to here. So I can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 technically, as long as I've got the space for it. I don't. Is there a way of seeing how many rooms you've got in total? Number of rooms 34. What is the maximum I can have? Probably 34, right? Oh, house size, that's the one. Yeah, 34 at the moment. But I guess I can boost probably to get 35. But yeah, it's fine. I've got like, this is what I was on about. Like, I properly gutted and changed my house. So it's and I had every room essentially except like 2 corner ones. So I essentially just put 2 corner ones to get it to be square. Yeah, I've got an altar up here as well that I'm planning on using that on eventually. Right, let's go to Ferox. Yeah, I wanted as many rooms as possible, and I wanted it to be almost enclosed round the outside, so it was like the pets and stuff wouldn't escape out. It's got some exits, but yeah, I guess so. So who do I talk to? Scully. Where is Scully? Over here. All right. There we go. Unlocked loot keys because my teammate gave me the money. It's just on the off chance that I happen to anti-PK someone, but more than likely if I did that, he's going to get the loot anyway, so it works out, I guess. Was just recording a clip in case I do get loot keys later on, because I feel like it'd be really confusing in the videos. Yeah, I mean, if I get like a massive kill or something somehow, then yeah, I would. Well, that would be fair enough. Just yeah, buy a couple of bonds or something like that. I really don't think I'm going to play a main again. Like, if I'm like, even if let's say I did eventually do like a like a hardcore or something, I would probably practice like Inferno, things like that on here, because at least it give me like chance of the pet and just make me better at doing it. I know there's like specific stuff like grinding Dragon Warhammers, but for me I'm just doing that on task, so it's like a 0 time grind essentially, because I'm just doing it as a Slayer task more than anything. Yeah, what purpose are you getting yours up for? Out of interest. I'm assuming are you going to use yours as a scout as well in like Inferno? Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I completely understand doing that, to be fair. The only reason I'm not is because I feel like if I'm gonna get my first Infernal Cape, I want it to be on this account. Like, I don't want to get an Infernal Cape and then be like, ah, shit, now I've got to do it all again to get my first one on the account I'm actually using. But you've actually been playing your main a lot more, so it does make more sense for you to go and do it that way. So you can practice it a lot safer. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, the awakened practice makes complete sense as well. Yeah, I feel like playing a like Iron/Group Iron makes you forget how quick you can actually do stuff on a main, because it's I mean, yeah, the gem crab was that. I think that's been a great update, to be honest. Like, loads of people at AFK combat anyway, so why not make it like a sort of mini boss thing where you get loads of people together to do it. I'm glad they have been sort of investing time into making mid-game stuff as well. Because obviously a lot of it is built for like grinding out for the stuff later in the game. But like having that like good stuff in the mid-game, like Perilous Moons and Scurrius and things, I think have been really good for players in general. Especially newer players. Because it helps you practice a lot of the mechanics of later bosses, doesn't it? And just makes the progression feel a lot more smooth, I guess. Because there's a lot more middle items between stuff than there used to be. There used to be massive jumps between items. What? I wasn't wearing my Slayer helmet for a second there. Where's the other spiderling out there? I was gonna say, like... Well, on bright side, looks like if I get lucky and don't get too many PKs for the rest of the trip, looks like I should be able to get this done tonight and at least see what the next task is, even if I don't do it. Or don't start it, I should say. can only imagine how hard the wilderness weapons are gonna hit compared to this. Like the fact they stack with the Slayer helm as well. Oh, that wasn't what I was meant to do. Oh, rune knives on that note. Would be preferable if I don't use the rune knives up. Because there may be better content to use that. Are you gonna PK me? Yep, you are. Got myself distracted, didn't I? Oh, the fucking thing's got me. No way. Oh well, I'm dead. There's no way I get out of this, right? Right, you're gonna melee me in a second, and then you're gonna... Oh, and then we just run through the cave again. What I'm hoping is that... Oh god, that's terrible for me. I'm so dead. Right, if I can get out of here without getting frozen somehow, that'd be great. No way. Am I gonna get a big enough gap? No way, I got out of that. Oh, no way. Oh. That was so lucky. All right, and now I can... I'm out. I bet that person's furious. There's no way I should have survived that. I had no food left. Oh. To be fair, basically I'm tired, so I wasn't on it as much there. I could have quite easily tallied out if I was paying more attention, essentially. Right, let's bank that. The stamina actually came in clutch there, I won't lie. But yeah, main goal should be to just get telly out in time. Right, I've got that. Yeah, let's just get like that, and then we will get some crumb runs. Right, let's head back. I can't believe I got out of that, to be honest. That's like, I got stuck in the web multiple times and I still managed to survive them. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, no, they don't look like they're up to much. I was hovering the Royal Seed Pod just in case. Alright. Well, I'll probably make that a highlight because that was quite a funny escape, honestly. Alright, let's see. Anyone in there? There is activity. Right. Here we go. Let's see if we can find the world again. Oh, okay. Empty cave. Okay. All right. How many we got left? 14. Still can't get Slayer points from the Wilderness Task yet, but that's fine. We'll get there. I've got 2,000 points, so if I do need to skip any, I've got more than enough. Right, so apparently I need to pay more attention. Is what I just discovered from that. To be fair. See, it makes it interesting. Got a bit of heart pump in there. Now, do you get this in regular Slayer tasks? Nah. To be fair, I haven't had many alcohols from here. To be honest, which is a shame. I don't think this boss gives many alcohols, to be fair, but it would be nice. We have got a ton of kill count here tonight though, so that's decent regardless of what happens. I definitely think getting one of the wilderness weapons is where it's at though. Because that would have it would have sped this up significantly, wouldn't it? All right. If I just keep getting some nice hits, that's what we need. That's how we get through the task quickly. Just keep hitting the 30s. Hey, you don't need to noodle now. You've proven your... Okay. You don't have to hit low. You can just hit high. It's okay. Oh! 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 Okay, we got one. Right, absolutely not risking that. Okay, well, we weren't expecting to see a drop within that amount of kill count. That is a 1 in 618. So if I do get the wilderness weapon, it can upgrade it, which is the crossbow, which would be pretty sick to have. Creates the web weaver bow. 18 mil. Oh, it's tradable though. So if we do manage to get a crossbow between any of us, then we're good. Awesome. Wow. All right. Let's try and get back there quick while the world's through. Alright, I was wrong. It wasn't the ring or the pet. Alright, just quickly checking that I actually got that clip before I Yep, cool. But yeah, so now if we can get crossbow, then we are looking insanely good for wilderness content. Because that is pretty strong, right? Alright, well, back in we go. Cave seems empty. Good for me. Oh, don't smite. We don't need to, we've already smited it. Alright, now the question is, can we get the back-to-back? That would be really nice. I'm keeping the bag closed just in case, because I remember you said there was that when you did get that void piece and then the PK got you and you lost it, didn't you? So anytime I get a unique like that, I'm gonna just try and keep it out of the bag and telly. Alright, so yeah, crossbow, that's what we need. And then insane, I mean things like even chaos, like chaos elemental and stuff will just seem so much quicker. That is a pet I also want though, because that is a cool pet. Just bobbing around. Alright, can we get the back-to-back? It's happening. No, it's not. It's fine. That was a sick drop to get though. Alright. Range pop. Maybe I should bring in a super defense as well. Maybe that'd help. I don't know. I'm very much determined to get this finished tonight though. With only 11 kills left. And I can at least see what the next task is. Get both of these. Oh, speaking of Inferno earlier, what do you think your gear you're gonna have before you first go for it? I think I'll probably go for Colosseum before I go for Inferno. Because I can't remember who said it, but I know someone said that basically Colosseum upgrades can help, the quiver can help you with Inferno, but it can't help, the Infernal Cape doesn't help the other way around, essentially. With Colosseum, so it makes sense to do Colosseum first. If you've never done either. Yeah. Mechanically harder, okay. I think because of how long Inferno is, I think I'd want full, like, fortified Missouri and a twisted bow, to be perfectly honest, before I go for it. Just simply because it is so long and so much can go wrong. I want to basically close to best in slot. What makes you nervous about Inferno then? Yeah, I was gonna say, the fact you did Colosseum is still insane. The duration, yeah. I mean, one good thing for me is if I'm gonna do it, every single attempt will probably be me streaming it, so at least it's like entertainment at the same time as getting absolutely brutalized by Inferno. But yeah, it's definitely going to take a long time for it, isn't it? I think Inferno is one of those things that when you go for your first one, you've essentially got to lock in and create that as your pretty much only grind for a long time. But I guess it's similar to everything. Once you've done your first one, it gets easier, and then you can even get Slayer tasks to do it again. But yeah, I don't know. I think I definitely want a lot better gear before I go for it. I know you can do it with both, but like, if I'm doing my first one, I may as well. The gear is stuff that I'd need for other content anyway. So it makes sense to go for that beforehand. And then wasting a bunch of supplies. I say wasting, it's not wasted because you get a permanent upgrade, but you know what I mean. Like, may as well give yourself the best opportunity. All right. Can we get anything for the big 70? Blood runes, Angler's Loaf to extend the trip. I'm glad I walked under there, because I could have quite easily taken like a 30 or something. I was wondering why the music stopped then. Alright, should be sorted now. Alright, 8 left. How much? We're 26k away from Slayer level. So it's looking quite likely I'll have 91 before my next Cerberus task anyway. Which I'm definitely going to be sending a lot of. Until I at least have all 3 gems. But to be honest, the pet is pretty cool as well, so there's a good chance I might do more Hellhound tasks there. Plus, it'd be helpful for the rest of the team as well, I guess. Get extra gems, get duplicates, help everyone out, would be quite nice. Alright. Guess I keep the restores out, so that way I can use them. Yeah, just trying to move stuff so I can... Yep, there we go. Right, if I keep getting supply drops, I've got no worries there. I'll just keep going. Probably should open the looting bag though, because definitely do not have enough room to pick up any more. Oh, I'm praying wrong. I thought I swapped. I didn't. And then I swapped just as it's, yeah, of course. Oh, come on. Oh my god, that was stupid by me. I think the tiredness is definitely starting to kick in. But it's okay. We've not got too many kills left. Depending on what the task is, I might still start the next one, as long as I don't get any like PKs or anything on me. So this can keep going at a decent pace. Why is my run energy so low? I guess the web gets rid of it. It would help if I didn't have high ping, because it makes it a bit harder to get out of it quickly. But it's the price I pay to get a world that is actually free. Alright, come on. Yeah, okay, that's my bad. I was trying to take a range pot because I was hitting so low. I just wanted to actually hit. Alright, come on. Oh, no, don't want to use the iron knives on Spindle. Thank you very much. Oh, get out of it. Okay, nearly got out of it. I hope at some point there's free worlds on like a UK or German server, so I've got a decent ping. Move. Looks that web keeps fucking me over. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll take the super combats. We are gonna actually just have the dark crab on us. So we can heal up for free. And maybe even get this whole task finished out on this inventory. Would be nice. Would be very nice. I'm on the wrong prayer. Move out the way. Yeah, it's really difficult. Like, normally you can get out that fine, but 260 ping makes it so it's... I'm pretty much have to be instant to dodge it. Could also be that I've just got slow reaction times right now. There we go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, even then, just barely made it. And that was me literally looking specifically for it. So that's pretty rough. This when I used to stream Doom, this used to be the song that always came on just as something was happening. So is this the gem then? Got the baseline kicking into the gym. That'd be nice. Nope. I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be able to get Laren's keys here, but I don't know how rare they are. They must be pretty rare because I'm literally killing like revenants and bosses, and I've seen like 2. Alright, let's get ready to dodge. Go! So when you move again, I need to pray range. Beautiful. Can you hit, please? Like, it is rough when you're using a bowfer and you just see multiple zeros in a row. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even wearing full crystal, but with at least one piece and a Slayer helm, I would hope to be more accurate than I'm being. Alright, get ready to dodge again. Go! Like, the ping, I say go like that because it genuinely, like, it almost feels like my character's weighty to get them to move at the moment. They've had just one too many snacks. And now they like me. Slow to get going. Alright. Oh. Coming up to a big one with 75 kill count. Come on. Give us the drop. That's something. Alright, well, I was picking them up so I could heal, but I took some more damage anyway, so I just wasted a couple of them. But they would probably despawn anyway, so it's fine. Oh, that's still mage. Now it's range. You're gonna drag me straight into that, weren't you? Alright. We've got 3 left. Can we get anything good in the last 3? We've done quite the grind on Spindle today. I've got 1 range pot dose left, so I'm gonna... Actually, I'll use it now. We've only got a few kills left. Never know, might even get another range pot if we're lucky. I'm pretty sure it does drop some. This is a banging song. I hope they do more stuff together. It sounds like they were gonna. Alright, let's see what we get. That's a lot of coins. Alright. Oh, we'll take all the anglers. And I guess we open this and store the rest. Alright, we're good. Right, 2 more kills to go. And then we're out of here. Let me guess, I'll get a boss Venonata's task. That's my next one. I'll be straight back in. That'd be my luck, honestly. Alright, let's get rid of the spiderlings. Back on Spindle. Should still be range, yeah. Then mage in a minute. Oh yeah, that'd be so bad, wouldn't it? I bet at one point it probably did. Unless they pre-thought about that. Maybe actually no, because they reworked, didn't they? And the rework was relatively recent in terms of things. So I can imagine they might have pre-thought that one, at least. Skeleton task count the hell how minions. Oh really? Okay, I didn't imagine it would. Oh well. Oop. Alright, second to last kill. Right, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, there we go. Don't need to kill them. Super restores, that's actually what I need right now. Oh, they're just normal super restores as well? Crazy. Right, let's get this last kill. Oh, neck is tight. Alright. Let's just eat up. Move out the way of that. Thank you very much. Right, so maybe range now? Nope. When you move next, you'll range. Which probably this one. Yeah. I've got a rough feel for when the boss is doing stuff now. I know you can count out the attacks, but I'm not just gonna sit here counting. Unless it was like a harder boss where you really need to be doing that. It would help if I actually just paid attention in general though. Alright, should be range in a minute. Get rid of these bastards. Alright, I would like to hit, please. Oh, come on. Is it every third attack on the mage phase the web comes out? If so, then I really can just like pre-move that on laggy worlds. Would make it significantly easier. Alright, Slayer task is done. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's see what my next wilderness task is. Alright, let's go. What are we getting? Alright, next one. 103 revenants. Let's go. Let's get that upgrade. We're gonna get crossbow. It's gonna be great. Alright, well. Do I skull then? Do I go for it? Right, I need to do some calculations quick. I'm gonna get my revenant set up I had before, and I'm gonna see what would be quicker revenant, a quicker time to get the, well, a drop essentially. See which is the best way of doing it. So like this was the loadout I was doing. Alright, let's view the DPS. Alright, we're doing it against Revenant Orc. This is what I did previously. Your paint causes me pain to view, by the way. Well, this? Ah, that's fine. Okay, put that in the jewelry. We'll just move some stuff. I mean, the seeds should go in the vault, but I have to do that. At least take off the kit. You're not wrong. I should take that off. All right. Maybe have less scales in it. All right. Let's see your loadout. Basically, if it's not much slower, I will just use the magic shortbow. Imbued. Because that isn't too bad to get back from Last Man Standing, is it? Right, so let's add new layout, and then number 2 has magic shortbow. And then arrows, mate. I was gonna say it's not actually coming up with what arrows do I have? I think I've got a bunch of rune, right? Yeah, I'll just use rune arrows. I could go amethyst, but I'm not gonna go and grind that out right now. Why won't it? Okay, I'm gonna have to just get some out at the bank. Hold on. Because for some reason on the DPS calculator it's just not coming up. Crazy. The magic shortbow imbued has better DPS than the blowpipe. So I not only risked the blowpipe last time, but this is actually stronger. Alright, well I guess we know what we're doing. We're sculling. Oh, I just closed. Oh wait, no, I just closed it. So this is without any prayers on. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? So this is. I guess it's because of the special attack as well. But yeah, exact same gear. The only difference being the magic shortbow, and it's slightly better. It's 4.2 DPS instead of 4, so and so much lower risk. So I'm definitely doing this. So the loadout 2 is the magic shortbow. All right, well we're changing that. Jesus. Right, snake skin, I'm also going to take. Alright, what have we got? Okay. I mean, ring, yeah, I'll just take the explorer's ring. There we go. Equipment. I was using ammo. Oh, yeah, maybe. Let's see what darts it said. Oh, unknown dart. There we go. Ah, there we go. Yeah, no, it is faster by... Average kill time is probably 6 seconds quicker. Some rune kites. What would the rune kites be used for? To be fair, I actually did die. Someone did PK me but I had protect item on and was just basically focusing prayer rather than food. But I don't know why. I just wasn't that worried. I probably should have been, to be honest. Oh well. Alright, we might send a quick few kills while we're here. No, it's fine. I'm gonna do a burning amulet because it gets me where I need to be easier. Oh, that's fine. I have got a few, to be fair. I just don't really need them. Oh, I should probably take my looting bag. Oh wait, I better record a clip because I said I said about the... Turns out the DPS calculator was using unknown darts, which is why it was better with the short bow. It's not better, but it's still pretty decent, so we're just going to stick with the short bow for now so I can skull. Alright, is there an altar here? No, there isn't. Oh, there's a monastery, but actually, you know what? I will take a few teletabs again. Oh, I've got loot in my thing. Hold on. Should probably bank all that. Alright. Let's just quickly tally. We're gonna, yeah. We'll get a few kills before I go off. I'm not going to stay there that long because, well, I probably won't get the chance to be fair, because I do want a earlier night. What I probably should have done was check what I actually risk. I didn't skull. What am I doing? That's a waste for a teleport, isn't it? Right, I need to check what I actually risk by being skulled. If it's just a magic short bow, then that's... Right, killed by a player, let's say above 20 wilderness and PK skull. But if I protect item... Okay, cool. Yeah. And this should be absorbing stuff. It was. Alright. Right, so let's have protect item on as my quick prayer. That way, if I do get smited, I've got a chance of getting it back up. Give me a skull. Thank you very much. Alright. Alright. The annoying thing is when you swap worlds, it does actually get rid of your quick prayer, so you do have to turn it back on quick. So if someone happens to be stood there with claws, there is a good chance you get absolutely fucked. Okay, you're stood there with a crossbow, so I'm assuming you're not going to be PKing. You're just going to sit there. Oh, okay, you look a bit... Right, let's change worlds. I want to at least get a few kills. Right, let's just... Yeah, let's just find a random Aussie world. An Oz world. Okay. All right. Again, the problem is there's always people here, so it's hard to find a world. There we go. We're good for about 2 minutes before I get PK'd. I guess I could put the prayer on, but alright, let's just Blood Runes, Revenant Cave Teleport, fine by me, right. %5 prayer. Wait, so 2 minutes, 1 minute 47. I guess less drain than preserve, really? It's not. It's 1 per 6. It's still pretty decent though. What's this though? 1 per 3, yeah. Your one is 10%. Yep, my bad. Alright, well. Yeah, I think magic short bow is gonna be the way for me from now on. Well, I hope so, but if not, then I guess normal restores. Or prayer pots, even. Brunite bar, not bad. Entangled sacks may be worth me bringing, to be fair. To try and escape situations. I know I was definitely profiting in terms of Ether or Ether or whatever. Because the bracelets alone you can break down, so. Is that even useful? I mean, I guess it could make me look like a PK. Yeah. With the vengeance, just to, yeah, try and get them off you, I guess. Well, Manta Ray, I may as well pick one up. The good thing is this, but I think this is why this bit's so popular, is they're relatively high levels, so they've got like a pretty decent chance. But also, it's because it's below 30 wilderness, you can still just tally out very easily. But because orcs are one of the best rates, I will probably stick to these mostly. Adamant bars, fine by me. help me with my smithing. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this person was here the other day. Oh, they caught me at literally the worst time. All right. Do they not have this? Right, if I just Right, so if I just run this way now. There's no way you got freeze there. What? No way. Alright, so if I just start attacking back. How is he getting a freeze every single time? That's crazy. Alright, well, I'm probably dead here, like. Yeah, every single hit. What is that? That's ridiculous. Yeah, okay, well. What, like. Yeah, I keep the magic short bow. Oh, I get refunded every time I lose a thingy, so I'm never gonna run out of salve amulets. Alright, well, I'm probably leaving it there then. How did he, like, I was praying mage and I had range gear on. How did they hit every single magic hit? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, well, it's fine. I've still got 5 more salve amulets. Oh, confliction, maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should bring in tangles next time. So let's say, let me just get the entangle, because that gives me a chance to actually outplay them potentially. Whereas there, I just literally couldn't do anything because he hit every single entangle. Whereas if I'd managed to get the an entangle off and get around the corner, I might have been okay. I mean, yeah, it's probably a terrible chance, but considering they're free, if I, like, realistically, I'm hoping to tele out anyway. But I didn't even see that guy before he got me, so it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Now the question is, do I set up for some smithing? Or, yeah, you know what, I'm going to set up for some smithing. So I am going to get to blast furnace, and that's what I think I'll do. Because I still do need to get 87 smithing. And then I think that's what I'll do in the morning. Oh, but Revenant Cave is normally quieter. Oh, I'll see. I'll get here and I'll just be at the bank. And if I decide to do blast furnace to get my addy bars, I'll be fine. Because I have many to get through. Hold on. 1,800 to make. So, yeah. And then that way I can go back to Giant's Foundry and get the last few levels. So I'll make a decision in the morning. But there's a good chance I might just send Revenant Caves so I can get some cheeky kills before loads of people are online. It would be sick to get a Cause Bow or whatever. Is it Cause Bow? Yeah, Cause Bow. So we can upgrade it straight away. It'd be insane, honestly. Alright. well, yeah, I am leaving it there, but thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see all of you in the next stream, where I'm probably going to be doing more Wilderness Slayer, unless I get a good normal Slayer task as a boss. Alright, bye.